I love your philosophical thoughts because I myself got a degree in philosophy, so I notice a lot of philosophy. You are a very deep person, and that's important because they always say that bodybuilding is for narcissistic people. We are stupid. We are only yeah, and you are very different. And so my question now is: do you visualize a lot? I guess so.
Absolutely.
Even before the workout, every day, even like before Arnold used to do.
I think any highly functioning person, people that aim to tap into their greater self or their more conscious mind, has to be a person of reflection, has to be a person of, in order to be able to apply thought, you have to be reflective. And in order to be reflective, it means you have to, aim to be much more conscious of ideas and past and present, all at the same time in an effort to make better plans about how to go forward. We're talking about just employing tools that make a mind more conscious, not only of the present, but also of the past, in order to aim to create better strategies for future success. So, yeah, I think visualization is so important because in order to get an idea of where you want to go, you'll never see a plane or a ship leave, its docks without mapping a course first, So you need to have an idea of where you want to go. And the clearer and clearer that picture is burned into your unconscious mind, the more of a powerful ally you empower in yourself, your greater self, in helping you get there.
I know you highly cherish tradition. In fact, you told me in a previous interview that you didn't repeat your Arnold Classic routine at the Mr. Olympia because you wanted to respect the tradition of the Mr. Olympia. Can you tell us something more?
Well, at the time of the, hindsight is always 20/20 vision. So before the actual verdict came down, myself and my coach and my camp, we were all of the mind in believing that we were in contention for the title. And with that, when you thought about going in with the purpose of winning,
let me say, we thought you would have won. Yes.
Thank you, very kind.
We were sure we were going to win.
Well, we were praying at home.
You were in the best.
I appreciate you saying that.
Sure.
But, with aiming to do that, there is some concept of what traditionally we've seen in the performances of the past Olympia champions. And there's always the threat of, until you do it.
The footsteps of those giants.
Right. And there's always that threat of, of maybe you don't want to be so far out of the box that it may possibly hurt you when it comes to something like that. So until you do and you find out that, yay or nay, then you don't know. So what you do is you try an approach. And what we did was we tried an approach. We found after, attempting that approach that, hey, you could have done more, or hey, we welcome that.
You always think I could have done more.
Well,
it's the nature of bodybuilding.
Well, true, but I wanted to be safe. I wanted to be a little more safe, and you never know. There are times when a person can aim to put so much of themselves in their creativity, and then kind of go a little bit too far beyond what is the standard, and almost ruffle feathers, or maybe do too much or so much that you can actually be frowned upon. So
be weird, too weird.
Right. So you didn't want to do that as much as you wanted to put your better foot forward, and you're better off when you're in question to be safe. So now with that, we made a move to be safe, and since that, we've gotten a lot of positive feedback that let us know that, hey, the boundaries are a little bit wider than you thought that they were. So the next time at the Olympia, you can.
And we wish you the next time to be the Mr. Olympia. I think it will come we don't know if next year or I guess it's in a small time, in not many years, but I think you will be there and you deserve it. And thank you to Kai Greene, grazie a Kai Greene, domani e domani l'altro alla nostra Expo. Sean said 9:40 to the reception, so you both take the shuttle and come to the Expo. Okay. At 10.